morning. It is 20 after 9, and I am doing a little video on some theory stuff. As you can see, I made up a chromatic, basically the chromatic scale starting on A. I thought I would share how to make a scale out of the chromatic scale, because like a 7-tone scale, which is major, minor, all the modes, etc. This is just to shed some light on some stuff. A lot of people ask me this question in lessons and stuff, so I thought I'd make it available for whoever wanted to watch it. Almost all Western music uses 7-tone scales, and it's derived from chromatic. And if you use this formula, you can get what you need. So we'll just start. I just thought we'd do something real simple. So a half step is that space between, like take for instance C, or we'll do it here, A and B. There's an A sharp, or a B flat, and a B. That note in between is called an accidental or a half step. Excuse me. That is also called an enharmonic tone. That means they're written differently, but they sound exactly the same. So the best idea is to think of them almost as two different notes, but as the same, whatever. So let's say we're going to do the C major scale. So how this works is, one step is a half step, 2 steps is a whole step, or spots, slots, whatever you want to call it. So half step, whole step. Okay. So we start with C. So C, the first whole step is 1 half step and 2 whole steps. C, the W, the W. So that's our first one. We'll see D. So another whole step. 1, 2. E. Then there's our first half step, and that's to F. And remember, between B and C and E and F, like on the piano, there's no black key in between them. So it means there's a natural lack of a half step between B and C and E and F in most Western music. Now, if you get into Indian stuff where there's quarter tones, microtones, all that kind of stuff, it's a total different ballgame. And then we're about to our next whole step, half step. So then our next whole step, LW, that's a G. Next whole step, mark it here, A. Another whole step, a B, and our last half step is a C. So as you can see, written horribly, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and that is our first major scale. Let me grab my trusty towel. Technical dysfunction. So now we put it on a staff. I draw a lot of tabs, so I forget a lot. That was right. C, E, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay? So now, to make a chord, which is based off of the 1, 3, 5, sorry, small board. One, 3, 5. You take your C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C, and give them a number. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. An octave is the same as the 1, so we're not going to call them anything. If you want to call them the octave or the 1, whatever. Right now he doesn't really count right now. So you go for your 1, then you go to your 3, and you go to your 5. So C, E, and then your G is up there. And that's your first chord. Okay? Then the next one of your, now you may kind of make this your new 1. But that's how I think about it. Other people just think about it is stacking it in thirds. So 2, the next third, which is you skip a note, or the next third available, if you want to say it that way, is F, is an F minor, or sorry, D minor, because it's an F. Okay. The next third available is an A, which is actually a major third. So if you're keeping tally, it's a major third, minor third, major third. And this makes it, the third is what makes it major or minor. So 1, major, we'll do up here, 1, 2, smaller case means that it's minor, uppercase means a major. Okay, so then our next one is our E. So your next third available is a G, so that's a minor third. And our next third available is the 7, so that's our B. So major third again. So that's minor. Okay. Next one is F. The next third available is an A. Okay. And the next third available is a C, which is minor. So it's major minor. So that makes it a major 4. I'm writing these in Roman numeral. Some people call it natural numbering. Whatever. You call it what you want to do with. Next one is the the 5 chord, which is how this comes about, which is a G. So the next third available is a B. And the next third available, if you go around, is a B. Because it would be, the next one would be a B right there. Because you keep sequencing it on and on and on. Okay. And the next one, and so that makes our 5, so it's a major third. I'm not drawing all this morning. That's a 5. The next one is an A. So this would be our 6th chord, and a C, and the next available one is an E. Okay, so now it's a minor third and a major third. So that makes our 6th minor. Okay, and then our last chord is a D. A D, so we're going to remember D, and then the next available third is an F. Okay, so that makes this actually our exception chord, because it's a minor third and a minor third. Anytime there's a minor third and minor third, you have what's called diminished, or a minor 7 flat 5. Actually, it's half diminished, minor 7 flat 5. So this is how you build chords of a scale on a really, this is the real nuts and bolts. Zoom in to see that. The numbering. I hope I wrote it. That's right. If you're, just watch this video, if you have any questions or email me or whatever, Facebook. Like the more complicated, the more you stack these rows, these chords up, the bigger the chord, the more voices. If you want to add another third on top of it's called seventh, and the third on top of that's ninth, then 11th and 13th. and then then you're going to start noticing when you get in we'll talk about modes some other time, but in modes and other things, in different kinds of minors, you're going to have naturally, when you start altering the scale, you're going to have flat fives, you're going to have augmented chords, you're going to have flat 13s and stuff like that, flat 9s, that happen because of the alteration. There's very few, there's like on the Phrygian or the third chord, there's a natural flat 9 occurring because it's a it's an F. So, it's an F. So that's a naturally occurring flat 9. So stuff like that is, some of it happens naturally, some of it happens because of alterations. But anyhow, I hope this helps. I hope this, start making your own scales. Start building chords. This is just a nugget. This is not the end all. So don't get twisted. This is just going to get you started, get you crack the door, kind of thing. So I don't know, man. Get busy. Make it happen.